Go ahead and find your way into a comfortable seat. Sit up nice and tall, close your eyes. If you want to bring your hands to prayer, do so. We'll open by chanting Om 3 times. Take a full inhale in. So today in your practice, through these poses, I invite you to notice your transition. And that doesn't mean that it has to be super smooth and beautiful and perfect. Like sometimes transitions are messy. Yeah, but being aware of those in-between moments and the magic that they hold through your practice. So go ahead and close your eyes back down. Take another big full inhale in. Deeply exhaling the air out. You can either keep your eyes closed or open them. Reach your right arm to the side. Bend into your right elbow. Left arm reaches up. And inhale as you gaze up towards the ceiling. Keep your left sits bone pressing down. 2 breaths here. One more deep inhale in. Exhale, just start to round the spine until you fold into a forward position. The arms will come out in front of you. You might be on your elbows or palms. Maybe your forehead comes all the way down. 2 breaths here. One more deep inhale in. Exhaling out. Keep your left arm pressing down. Inhale, reach the right arm up so you get a little bit of a twist here. Hips are still on the floor. 2 breaths. Breathe into the chest. One more deep breath in. Exhale, keep your arms in this position, but press into the left hand until the right arm glides all the way back to the floor behind you. Inhale, left arm reaches up as you press your pelvis up and open your chest. 2 breaths. One more big breath in. Exhale, sitting all the way down. And then switch your legs. So take your opposite leg in front of you. Just swap it out. Left arm reaches towards the floor now. And then right arm up, big stretch. You might bend into the elbow, gazing up to the ceiling. 2 breaths. That right sits bone pressing down. One more big inhale in. Exhale, body starts to round forward until the hands come towards the floor out in front of you, folding as deeply as is comfortable for you for 2 breaths. One more big breath in. Exhale out. Right hand stays on the floor now. Inhale, left arm opens up for a gentle twist. 2 breaths. Again, hips stay on the floor. Feel that opening in the chest. One more deep breath in. Exhale, arms stay as they are. Just start to glide your body up until the left arm falls behind your back on the floor. Right arm lifts up. Pelvis lifts. Big stretch in the hips. 2 breaths. One more deep breath in. Exhale, hips start to sit all the way down. Go ahead and crawl yourself forward onto your hands and knees, coming into a tabletop position. Hands come right under your shoulders, knees under your hips. we'll cat-cow our spine. So as you inhale, you can soften your belly, lift your chin and chest, gazing up. Exhale, rounding the spine, chin to chest, back of the heart lifts. Inhale becomes your arch. Exhale becomes the curl. Maybe close the eyes here as you move at your own pace with your breath. Letting the body open up and get connected to that rhythm of the breath, guiding the movement. If you want to add circles or side to side motions, just kind of feel out your spine. Take about 3 more breaths here. Starting to find your way back into a neutral position with your spine. Go ahead and flip your fingers around so that they face you, and also tuck your toes under at the same time. Exhale as you take some weight back into your heels and sit your hips down as you stretch your toes and your wrists. 3 breaths here. Really breathe into that opening of the forearms and the wrists. One more deep inhale in. Exhale, start to find your way all the way back and forward and flip your hands around so they're in a normal position. Moving into a downward dog. Tuck the toes, reach the hips all the way up and back, downward dog. Feel free to walk out your dog here, bending one knee at a time. Maybe shaking the head a little, yes and no, or moving the hips side to side. 3 more breaths of any movements that feel good. Start to bring your gaze forward towards your hands and walk your feet all the way up to the top of your mat. Letting your feet fall underneath your hips, soft knees, ragdoll pose. Catch opposite elbows, let the head drop down. And just sway it out side to side. Releasing the elbows deep at the bend and the knees start to roll up to standing, 1 vertebrae at a time. The head stays dropping down until you reach all the way up. Inhaling the arms all the way up, gather the energy at the top. Exhale, hands come to prayer, close your eyes. Taking a moment here to set an intention, a dedication, finding something personal within that you want to connect to for this practice, this time. Deeply inhale. Exhale, open your eyes, release the arms to the sides. Heel toe your feet together here. We'll take a sun salutation. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold forward over your legs. Inhale, lift your chin and chest. Exhale, plant your hands, step walk or jump your feet back and lower to a chaturanga. Elbows tight to the sides here. You can always drop down to your knees. Inhale, lift up the chest, shoulders away from the ears, opening the heart. Exhale, hips go back into a downward facing dog. Stay here for 4 breaths. Feel free to keep moving if that feels good, or just stay in a still position. Tailbone keeps reaching up high. Find that space in the low back. One last deep inhale in. Exhale, softening knees, gaze to your hands. Inhale, walk, step, or jump, top of the mat, chin and chest lifts. Exhale as you fold forward. Inhale, rise up, press the palms together, gaze to your thumbs. Exhale, hands through prayer. Good, 2 more times. Inhale, reach it up, gazing up. Exhale, fold forward over your legs. Inhale, lifting the chin and chest. Exhale, plant the hands, feet step, walk, or jump, and lower down to that chaturanga position. Inhale, lift the chest, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, hips go back, downward dog, 5 breaths. down. Let the breath become like a moving meditation internally. Even if your body is still, there's that movement of the breath flowing in and out. Last deep inhale. Exhale, knees soften, gaze forward, walk, step, or jump top of the mat as you inhale, lifting the chin and chest. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, palms press, gaze up. Exhale, arms by the sides. Last one, inhale, reach it up, gaze up. Exhale, fold your body forward. Inhale, lengthen the chin and chest. Exhale, plant the hands, step, walk, or jump, lowering down to that Chaturanga position. Inhale, lift your heart up, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, hips back into a downward dog, 5 breaths. Keep reaching your tailbone up, creating more space in your low back. Keeping your face and jaw relaxed here as you breathe. One more big deep breath in. Breath out. On your next inhale, reach your right leg up high, opening up your hip. And then exhale, round your knee to nose, staying with that active core. Crisscross dog. Go ahead and cross your right leg over your left so that the outer edges of the feet come together to touch. Stay here for 3 breaths. Your right knee is bent, your left leg is straight. Feel that opening on the back of the left leg. One more deep breath in. Exhale, keep the legs crossed, start to bend your left knee now, and then pivot onto the inner edge of your left foot. Let your left arm reach up, sit the hips low, hand comes in front of the face, breath in. Exhale, launch off into a crisscross side angle or extended, no, I'm running out of the word here. What is this? Vashisthasana, side plank. There we go. One more big breath in. Exhale, let your left hand come back onto the floor. Drop your right knee into the middle of the mat. Left leg comes out to the side, rise up onto that leg, and then left arm towards the left leg, right arm up. Big open side body stretch. 3 breaths. One more big deep inhale in. Exhale the air out. Start to rise all the way back up to the center. Let the hands come to the floor as you slide that left knee in to meet your right. Slowly sit your hips all the way back in space and then roll your spine up 1 vertebrae at a time. Right hand's going to reach diagonally back behind you. Inhale, reach your left arm around, press your pelvis up, open through that side body. Take 1 more breath in. Exhale, hips start to sit all the way down. Slide on onto your forearms here, and then step your feet back into a forearm plank. Stay here for 4 breaths. Really draw the core in, find that stability in the spine. Keep your shoulders in line with your hips. Long, deep breaths. One more deep inhale. Exhale, start to lift your hips and walk your feet in into a dolphin pose, like downward dog, but you're on your elbows. Drop your head down, reach your hips back, and take 3 breaths into the backs of the legs. One more big deep inhale in. Exhale, you're welcome to stay in dolphin pose or try for Nisha Mayurasana preparation, forearm balance. Your left leg will reach up first. Keep your elbows rooted down into the ground so you activate your shoulders. And you can just hop up and down a few times, gazes forward towards the hands. Kind of play with getting some weight maybe into the elbows, and try it on the other side as well. So right leg lifts, just hopping up and down, maybe getting a little hang time up there. If you practice forearm pose, now is a good chance to go for it. When you're finished with whatever you're doing, let your hips slide all the way back into a child's pose. Head drops down. Recover your breath. Take one more deep inhale in. Exhaling out. Inhale, start to rise up onto your hands and knees. And then exhale, lower down to knees, chest, chin. Keep your hips lifted up. Slide your hips down onto the mat. Inhale, baby cobra. Just hover the chest. Release your hands, interlace your fingers. Lift your chest even higher. Keep your feet on the floor. Stay for 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, lower down, hands by the shoulders. Inhale, take it all the way back, feet to heels, tuck the toes. Exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. Breathing in. Breathing out. Inhale, left leg high, open the hips. You get a really big stretch here. Exhale, round the knee to nose, use your core. Inhale, crisscross dog. Step the left foot outside of the right foot to keep the left knee bent, right leg straight. 3 breaths into the back of the right leg. Keep your hands activated, fingertips pressing down into the floor. One more big inhale in. Exhale out. Transitioning to our crisscross Vashisthasana. Start to bend your right leg so both legs are bent. Pivot so the inner edge of the foot comes onto the floor. Sit your hips low, right hand in front of your face. Take a breath in to prepare. Exhale, launch off into this side plank position. Keep that opening through the right side. 2 more breaths. One more deep inhale in. Exhale, right hand plants onto the floor. Drop that left knee all the way into the center. Right leg steps out to your side. Inhale, rise up onto your left knee. Left arm up and over. Big side body stretch. Breathe. Enjoy this moment, this opening. One more deep inhale in. Exhale, start to come all the way back up. Let the hands come onto the floor so you can slide your right knee into the center. Sit your hips all the way back, rolling through the spine, chin dropping down, slowly rising all the way up into a seat. Exhaling there. Left hand starts to transition back behind you. Inhale, press your pelvis forward, reach your right arm up, open the chest for 3 breaths. 2, and 1. Exhale, hips come all the way down. Again, forearms slide out in front of you. Step your feet back into your forearm plank. This time just 2 breaths in here. Stabilizing through those shoulders. One more breath in. And breath out. Coming into baby crow, so it's like crow but you're on your forearms. You're stepping your feet into like a squatting type position around your hips here. Knees connect onto your triceps and then play with getting weight forward. Your gaze stays out in front of you and see if you can lift off 1 foot, both feet. And notice that this is a safe place to fall. You fall right onto your knees. So go ahead and play with it. Kind of see if you can get some weight, maybe transition forward, hovering up for just a moment. When you are finished, just drop yourself down into child's pose. Head comes onto the floor. This time release your hands, interlace the fingers behind the back. And then rock side to side. So you get this nice massage on your third eye. Just opening in your shoulders and your low back. Release that position. Start to rise all the way up onto your knees. Get your knees underneath your hips. Camel pose. Inhale, rise up, hands on the low back. Exhale, open your chest, pelvis presses forward. You might stay here or tuck the toes or keep them flat, reaching both arms back onto the heels. Keep pressing that pelvis forward, opening the chest. 2 more breaths. One more deep breath in. Exhale as you start to rise all the way up. Sit the hips all the way down. Take the hands for a prayer in front of your third eye and close your eyes. just sitting here on your heels, hands connected, coming back into that intention, that purpose of your practice, that personal thing we said at the beginning. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. Start to transition your hands out in front of you, and then walk, step, or jump. Find that chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hips go all the way back. Inhale in. Exhale out. Inhale, your right leg lifts all the way up high. Exhale, step that right foot to the outer edge of your right hand, lizard lunge. Drop your hips low. Feel free to stay on your hands or release your back knee onto the mat, undoing your toes. You might even come onto your elbows and kind of rock side to side on the hips, letting your right knee fall out as you flex your right foot, coming onto the outer edge of the foot maybe. 2 more breaths, whatever feels good here on your hips. Last deep breath in. Exhale, find your way back up onto your hands and wiggle that foot to the inside of the right hand so it's in between both. Tuck your left toe under, step your right foot or your left foot all the way in to come into pyramid pose. Square off your hips. Use an exhalation to fold the body forward. 3 breaths here. Keep leading from the heart, so you're folding from the chest. One more deep inhale in. Exhale, start to lift up the chest as you inhale. And then pivot on your feet so that you twist around to the right side of the mat. Bend your left knee and sit your hip all the way down to come into a twist. Left arm will reach up on your inhalation. Exhale, either hug the knee or work your elbow to the outer edge of the knee. The left arm comes behind your back and then twist towards your right side. 2 more breaths. One more deep breath in. Exhale, come back to the center, release the hands to the side, take a counter twist, lowering your forehead down. Inhale, sitting all the way up. Go ahead and extend this right leg out in front of you. Transition to Janu Shirshasana. Inhale, arms go all the way up. Exhale, fold forward over your right leg. Take 3 breaths here. Feel that opening in the left hip and the back side of the right leg. Body all the way up. Keep this left leg as it is and just cross your right foot up and over to a double pigeon pose. Your knee might be really lifted up, that's okay. Just work on encouraging it down. Feel free to sit here and just breathe into the hips or fold your body all the way forward with the arms reaching down, head dropping down. Take 2 more breaths. Starting to sit all the way up. Keep this right foot hooked, but slide so that you come onto your left knee and your right knee drops onto the floor. Hands come out in front of you and take some cat-cows in this position. So inhale, arching into your hips. Exhale, rounding chin to chest. Just kind of working out your hip gently here. Inhale, arch. Exhale, curl. 2 more times, breathing. Last one. Slowly tuck your left toe under and just step all the way back into a downward dog. Feel free to take some movements here if that feels good. And then inhale your left leg all the way up. Exhale, step that left foot to the outer edge of your left hand, lizard lunge. Let your hips drop low, maybe the back knee comes down. Elbows might come to the floor. You can sway around. Long, deep breaths. 2 more breaths here of this movement. Find your way back up onto your hands if you've made your way to elbows, and then that left foot come in between the hands. Tuck your right toe under. Inhale, step the right foot 2 feet in towards you for pyramid pose. Square up your hips and fold forward from the chest. 3 breaths. 1 more deep breath in. Exhale out. Inhale as you lift up your chest. Pivot onto the feet so that you twist to your left side. Bend your right knee and tuck it all the way under as you sit down. Right arm reaches up now on an inhalation. Exhale, twisting. Either just hug that knee or get the elbow to the outside of the knee. Right hand comes behind the back. And gaze over your back shoulder. 3 breaths. Breath in. Exhale out. Coming back to the center as you inhale, hands to the opposite side. Round your twist. Lower the forehead all the way down. Sitting up as you inhale, extend that left leg now to the front of your mat. Let your right foot be to the inside thigh. Janu Shirshasana A. Arms reach up on an inhale. Exhale, fold from the heart. 3 long, deep breaths here into the back of the right or the left leg. Big breath in. Exhale out. Inhale, sitting all the way up. Exhale, double pigeon. Bend this left leg and cross it up and over your right knee. Flex your left foot here to protect the knee. Feel free to stay sitting up in this position or reach your arms forward and fold your chest down. Take 3 breaths here. Last deep breath in. Exhale out. Sitting up your chest on your inhalation. Keep that left leg bent and in this cross position, but transition so that your right shin comes onto the mat. Crawl yourself forward into a all fours type position. Let the left knee come back onto the mat. Inhale, arching, lifting the chin and chest. And then exhale, curling, rounding the spine. Cat-cow like this 3 more times. Inhale, arch, just gently finding that mobility in the hip. Those transitions between the movements. Last round, plant the hands onto the floor, tuck that right toe under, and then inhale, step it all the way back to a downward dog. Take some final movements here, bend the knees 1 at a time, shake out the head, yes and no. Coming to seated to lie down on our mats, bend into the knees, gaze forward, inhale, walk, step, or jump, all the way to seated. And then lie yourself all the way down onto your back. Coming into a gentle back bend here. Just bridge, feet are on the floor, arms by the sides. Inhale, lift up your pelvis and stay for 5 breaths. Feel free to bring your elbows or your shoulder blades underneath you as you interlace fingers, lifting up the hips even more. 2 more breaths. Last big deep breath in. Exhale, release the hands and lower yourself all the way down. Knees dropping towards each other, hands come to prayer on top of the third eye. Close your eyes and connect into that inner space for a few breaths. Last breath in. Exhale out. One more back bend. Feel free to do bridge or full wheel. Bring the arms back by the ears for full wheel. Inhale, lift all the way up, opening the chest. Stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, lower yourself all the way down here. Keep your legs as they are, grab onto your thighs, and then press your thighs away from your hips so you find a little space in your low back. Just close your eyes and breathe. Feel that opening, that release. And then grab onto your knees, hug them into your chest, rock a little side to side, massage your low back. Twist here. Cross your right knee up and over your left. Either keep yourself like this and just twist over, or grab onto your feet for a little extra challenge. And then twist holding your feet so your left knee comes onto the floor and your right leg comes across as straight as possible. Your gaze can be over that right shoulder. Close the eyes, 3 breaths. Or whatever twist, come all the way back through to the center and switch sides. Now the left knee goes up and over the right. Feel free to just drop this position over, or you grab onto your feet, take your right knee onto the floor and let the left leg come all the way across into this twist. Gaze over your left shoulder, stay for 3, 2, slowly release your feet, come all the way back through to the center and transition into your Shavasana. Let the legs fall all the way long onto your mat. Let your palms come face up. Allow yourself to deeply rest in this moment exactly as it is, just absorbing the effects. Letting this in-between moment, this transition from practice back into reality take place. Don't short it, just really give in to everything that needs to happen for you to get back. And noticing how the transition takes you through it, right? It's like, once you pass that passage, it's not the same on the other side. Sadnga maya practicing with a